I think we all have moments like that when we feel disempowered, and then all of a sudden, in a nano moment, we like reignite. And then maybe we collapse again the next minute, but then we're like, usually in breakups that happens. It's like Angela Bassett. She was like, this is so f***ing good that I channeled her there. Because it's like, she couldn't get away from her, her bad, abusive husband, and she'd have her soul sisters would help her, and she'd see the light, but then she would go back her own way, and then finally it just snapped. So, yeah. Sometimes I see myself, I'm like, I'm really crazy. I think in Wednesday night I started I was doing jumps or something in the middle. Anyway, so I just think the point is you are more powerful than you give yourself credit for. And you go shrink. I'm discovering more and more that is a woman phenomenon. And I really want to try to break those patterns. Last thing, I coached this one woman she was on a TV series for a long time, like 8 years it was on. And she hasn't been working for a while, just life and some weird shit has been happening to her. And she lives in New York, but she was here and she was up for something, and so I coached her, and she was she's in her 40s. But it was so interesting as I was coaching her, as a 40-year-old, she's beautiful, and really her acting is it's in good shape, it's all there. But I would give her a note, and then afterwards, she would immediately apologize. You guys, stop apologizing for your existence. Just stop it. Actually, stop saying sorry for things that you have nothing to be sorry about. Instead, say, pardon me, or excuse me. But watch how many times you're passing somebody by, or something, and you say, sorry, I'm sorry. That's an excuse of self. Don't do it. It's an apology of self. Women do that more than men.
There's a really, I'm slightly obsessed with Amy Schumer, but there's a really awesome Amy Schumer sketch where it's like a panel of these incredibly powerful women on stage and a man moderating. And he's asking them questions and little things the mic isn't working. She's like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. And then each person, he mispronounces someone's name. She's like, oh, I'm sorry, this is my name.
Can you send that to me?
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
It's amazing, and it's so true. And I've caught myself, I've actually been trying really hard. Even just writing emails and just being oh, so sorry I didn't get back to you sooner, and just deleting that sentence and just continuing
there's nothing to apologize for. Except when we have to, when we have to really apologize. Yes. I'm talking about kids. Watch how often you say you're sorry for things. I don't really say it anymore. So if I bump into somebody or whatever, I'm like, oh, pardon me. Watch out.